Hey everybody, it said, all right, so yesterday I am at the record store, good old Infinity Records in Massapequa Park. And I am talking with Joe, and he's like, ooh, I want to show you something. And he goes in the back, and he comes out, and he hands me this. I'm like, ooh, that looks old. And he says, yes, why don't you peruse through this and let me know what you think? So, did exactly that, and I opened it up. First thing, of course, that I noticed when I open it up is the writing that's right here. And let us look at this. It says, ooh, Elvis Presley. And then we have song titles of Blue Suede Shoes, Trying to Get to You, I'll Never Let You Go, I Got a Woman, Money Honey, Forgot to Remember to Forget, Teddy Bear, All Shook Up, Peace in the Valley, Elvis, Elvis, Strictly Elvis. I'm like, wow, we got EPs. I'm like, oh my God. So I got all excited. I said, okay. I started looking through it. Now, this is not the order that it was in when I got it yesterday, but the thing is, obviously, I now own this. So let's look through and see what I got. Now, I guess really kind of what I wanted to specifically point out about this set that I obtained is, for the longest time, if you watch my channel, you will know that I have been looking for original Elvis Presley Sun records, and they're just, they're way out of my reach. I was able to get these, which were, I believe, represses from the 70s, bootlegs, if you will, but sourced from the original masters. So they sound pretty damn good. But regardless, I've been looking for a complete RCA release of the Sun Masters on 45. And now with this set, I was able to complete that. So without further ado, let's look at what I got and what came with this set. So I'm going to start with, again, now this is not the order that it was in the book, but what I did was I actually put them in release order now. So Mystery Train was the first Sun record to be released. And the condition of this, I would say, is definitely better than good. It plays nice and some surface noise, but otherwise just sounds really, really, really good. So I was very happy to get that. So we have Mystery Train. All right. And then I did put my original copy of That's All Right in the book just to keep it in order. But, That's All Right is in here, but it did not come with this book. I just put my copy in here. All right. But what did come in here was the next one, which is Good Rockin' Tonight. And you can see some fingerprints on here, but other than a nice little cleaning, this looks like it's in pretty good shape. So I just love these masters because this is the pre-echo before they put that reverb and echo on here, and it's just awesome. All right, and then the next one was You're a Heartbreaker and Milk Cow Blues Boogie, and again, just in need of a decent cleaning and should play up nice. Actually, this one I did play, and it sounded pretty damn good. All the ones that I did check out and play sounded pretty damn good. All right, and then the next one that came was Baby Let's Play House. Now, there's a little bit of label wear on here, but the record itself is pretty good. I'm Left, You're Right, She's Gone. Again, just in need of a cleaning. All right. And then those are the 5 Sun singles, and then we have Heartbreak Hotel with I Was the One. Now, a lot of these are early pressings. Some are 1S, 2S, some are 2S, whatnot. Like this is a 1S, 2S, meaning it's an earlier pressing. That's just a stamper. And then next one we have is I Want You, I Need You, I Love You with My Baby Left Me. And then Don't Be Cruel with Hound Dog. And this is actually, well, believe it or not, this is a 1S. 1S, Don't Be Cruel, and Hound Dog. Look at that. All right, and that's in really nice shape, actually. So look at that. Beautiful. All right, and then next, we have the good old blue suede shoes and the Tutti Frutti. And then, oh, this is a good one. I like this one. I'm going to sit right down and cry over you. And then I'll never let you go, little darling. All right, and then, here's another goodie. Trying to Get to You. Nice. And then, I Love You Because You Understand Me. All right, and then, Will, just because you think you're so pretty. And I'm not gonna, Blue Moon. All right, and then, almost at the end. Yeah, two more. All right, and then second to last, One-Sided Love Affair with the flip side. One of my favorites from the first album, Money, Honey. So I'm looking through this yesterday, and I'm like, wow. I'm like, oh, wow. This is pretty cool, man. And I wanted those sons. And then last but not least, we have Lordy Miss Claudie and Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Good stuff. So looking at the condition, looking at the markings on the dead wax, and taking everything into consideration, and I started pumping through my head, working on a price, like, okay, what would I be willing to get this for, and whatever. So I brought it up to him. I was like, all right. I'm like, yeah, looks pretty good. I'm like, so, what are you going to do? He's like, oh, I got some ones in there that can get this and that, and I'm like, okay. I'm like, what about the whole book? What would you do for the whole book? So after a little back and forth and a little bit of bartering and not bartering, but what's what I'm looking for? Well, haggling, if you will. We were able to come up with an agreeable price for both. So it's now in my possession. So I, at least now on the RCA 45s, have all the original Sun 5 releases. So for right now, I'm going to leave them in the book for nostalgia, but you will notice that everything that was written on this page was not actually in this book. So, I was happy that he showed it to me. I was happy that, there were things in there that I needed, and I was able to, fill in more holes in the collection, and it's a never-ending pursuit. But, so leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. I basically, what it winds up coming to, I average, you know what, I don't even want to tell you what I paid for them. I just don't. I'm kind of, whatever. All right, but I appreciate you watching. Leave me a comment if you would like. I think that's pretty much it. I don't know what else to say. So we'll leave it at that. Be good to yourselves, be good to each other. I appreciate you. Take care.